Hi, I'm Joni Zander. I am one of your study guides for this essential oil study. We are all thrilled to have you committed to diving into the study of essential oils. This week is a deep dive, and I know you're going to get so much out of it. Today, we want to make sure you know how to get the most from the study and how to have the best possible relief for your issues. We'll walk you through how the information is organized on Facebook and how to use your daily log, which will help you see the best possible results in the short 7-day study. First, we'll look at your daily log. We already wrote in how to use your sample kit based on what we discussed. If you can, follow along on your own daily log. Each person's log is custom built for you, so your log is going to be different from everyone else's in the study. Your daily log is meant to be a general guideline for how to use your oils this week. Don't worry about following this exactly as it's written below. Open the tops, smell them, use the ones that you're drawn to at the moment. Our goal is for you to make a habit of picking up the oils each time you feel one of your health concerns come up. Give the oils a try first before going to your regular methods. Use the oils in all three ways: aromatically, topically, and when advised internally. Use them first thing in the morning and use them frequently throughout the day. Essential oils work best when you can use a little bit frequently. Also, use this guide first rather than the booklet that came with your samples, unless something else comes up for you that isn't listed in the guide. And most importantly, have fun. We've rated your top health concerns and where you are currently with them on a scale of 0 to 4. We want to make sure that you have the best experience in the study. But remember, you may have had these issues for a while now, so I want to be sure you don't expect to see huge results in just 7 days. It can take more time with the oils. In fact, it takes about 3 months for the body to transition and repair itself at the cellular level. We are looking for any improvement to consider the study successful. Of course, we do have people who see excellent results in such a short time. I just want to make sure that you will feel happy and see this as progress with even a small reduction. Okay? And of course, we'll work with you after the study to see what's needed to have even better results. Now, let's take a look at the oils section of your daily log. Okay, so what we're talking about right now is the oils section, this section right here. This shows you what to use and why. So what I mean by that is when I say why, it means which of the three issues that you're going to be focusing on. And you can see the check boxes will note which oils that you should use for that particular issue. When we go into the how to use your oil section in a few minutes, we'll talk about exactly how to use these oils for your top health concerns so that you get the best possible results. Sound good? You're going to want to use both sections, the which oils and the how to use the oils, when selecting the oils that you'll be using each day. Experiment with different combinations from the list, and then use them in the ways that, in our experience, will be the most effective for you. And those ways are listed in the how to use your oil section that we'll go over in a minute. Notice that you have several oils that address each of your issues. Let's say anxious feelings and stress. Look at, there's 7 oils here, and yours will be different. Remember, these are custom built, right? Each of these oils has hundreds of therapeutic compounds and so hundreds of benefits, not just those listed. But we've only included in this list the issues that you're addressing in this 7-day study. Notice how many of them overlap or address the same issues. For you to see the best possible results, you'll want to have used all of the oils listed by the end of the study to see what works best for you. Does that sound simple enough? So every day you'll be going back and forth between looking at this list of oils at the top of the document and the oil suggested in the how to use your oils. You'll want to make sure that you try the different ways to use the oils for that issue and to make sure that you're using all the ways that benefit you. Are you with me so far? So when you find something that works, continue to use it and then add others to address the same issue in order to see if the added ones improve your results even more. In other words, make sure that you don't limit yourself to just the one oil that initially works for you. You'll want to use multiple oils for that issue in multiple ways. So, for example, if you find that Breathe worked for your anxious feelings, then definitely continue to use it, but don't just leave it at that. Add in some of the others like Adaptive or Copaiba, and by the end of the study, be sure that you've used all the oils in all of the ways listed in the use guide. Now, what I want to point your attention to is what oils I used. Now, this example daily log is one that that was already used for the 7 days. So you can see that the person who used this one on Monday, she used Adaptive, Balance, Copaiba, and Lavender. And then she wrote out the detailed experiences that she had. In your notes section, I do want you to list out the details as much as possible. For example, I slept 6 hours straight and woke up feeling refreshed is going to be so much more helpful to both of us than I slept better. Or I was less irritable and my family was calmer is more helpful than I felt better. So focus on the detailed results, how you felt, and what effect, if any, it had on your day and or your household. Does that sound simple enough? So next is the how to use your oils section. I want to make sure you understand how to use these directions so that you get the most of your 7 days of trying your oils. Now, the first thing you need to know is how to get the oils out of these cute little vials. What you're going to do is you're going to take the cap off, of course. You're going to flip it over and note that the oil doesn't come out. So what you do is when it's flipped over, you just tap the bottom. Okay. So that's how you get the oils out. Essential oils are not like a medicine that you just take in the morning and forget about it. These work for you best, and you will get the best results when you use them all day long. So carry your oils with you if you're going different places. Make sure that you have a way to bring them with you. This won't be necessary forever. It's just the case when you're new to using these oils. They work at the cellular level. So over time, with correct use, we find that we can use them a lot less frequently and sometimes don't need the initial ones at all because the issue has been helped that much. It's one of my favorite things about these oils. One thing I want you to know on the how to use your oils section is that um, sometimes, like in this example, we tell you which oils to use. Okay, so breathe through the anxiety and nerves with the Breathe blend or peppermint and wild orange, and breathe from your palms and in the diffuser. But note that this other one under anxious feelings is add 3 to 5 drops of one or two of the suggested oils in the diffuser and run the diffuser all day long in each room where you are spending time. What it means when we say the suggested oils is that you're going to scroll back up and you're going to see which ones are suggested for your anxious feelings. Okay, so you're going to choose one or two of those oils to use in your diffuser. Below your how to use your oils is your wish list. Now this one happens to be blank. Be sure to add anything here as you find it works for you. Also, add things that you hear about this week in the posts, classes, or in other people's comments that you think could benefit you and your family. So this is also a plea to you to really participate in the group and share what's working for you because you never know who in the group is going to benefit from your experiences. I've run this study 4 or 5 times so far, and each time I've learned something new from the participants. So please share your experiences and how you're using the oils and what you're finding helpful. We might add things here in your wish list as well if you mention to us or comment in the Facebook group that something helped you. All right. And lastly, you'll want to track your participation in the Facebook group posts and any prizes that you win throughout the week. So to get to the Facebook log section, go to the very bottom of the spreadsheet and switch right here and switch to the Facebook participation and prizes tab. Once you do that, that'll take you to the area where you can mark which posts you or which day you have finished your Facebook posts and which prizes you may have won. So this is simply one check when you finished all of the posts for the day. Now, it is your responsibility in this study to keep track of the prizes you win. So keeping track here will let us know which prizes to send you when it's all over. In our experience, those who really engage in the daily posts in the Facebook group are the ones who get the most out of this study and get the best results from their samples. In the group, you'll learn from other participants, you'll get to be a part of the community, add your own experiences to the conversation, and you'll gain a thorough understanding of these oils, how they work, and where they come from. And full participation is mandatory anyway in order for you to complete the study. So the question for you is, can you commit to about 20 to 30 minutes per day to do that this week? I really hope your answer is yes. You're going to get so much out of the time that you spend. The study is chock full of great information for you. Of course, you can check in at whatever time is most convenient for you, as long as you get in there and comment before 9 Pacific the following morning, because that's when we try to draw the winners for the giveaways for the previous day. You don't have to do it all in one sitting, and you can totally do it from your smartphone in the Facebook app. So it's super convenient. So let's talk a little bit about the Facebook posts. There are 5 posts per day, and each one was carefully created and designed so that you will get the most from these 7 days and gain a solid foundation of knowledge on the oils. Some posts have videos, some have graphics, all of them have instructions for what you can comment about. If you want to get the most out of this study, what you're going to do is every day you're going to open up every post, read through it, expand the post to read the rest by clicking where it says see more. Watch every short video listed in each post, even if it says to choose just one, because you're going to learn so much more and have a better experience. Plus, most of them are less than 5 minutes, so why not? Open every graphic and read through all of them. When you do this, you'll learn so much more and appreciate these oils and what they can do for you and your family. Note, you don't need to comment on the images. Comment on each of the 5 daily posts so that we can interact together. So let me show you what I mean by that in the Facebook group. When you first come into the Facebook group, you're going to be dumped into discussion unless you follow a link to a specific guide, which your doTERRA person may give you in the morning in a message, okay? And so to get to the guides, you're going to just come over here and select guides. We can look at the pre-study education to see how this works. So I'm going to scroll down here to muscles and joints. Okay, note that all of these in the pre-study education are all optional. You're going to want to look through here and see which ones are of most use to you. Let's look at the muscles and joints one. When you come into a post, see the see more here. You're going to want to click on that each time. Whenever you see that, click on that. Read through all of this. And then see how there are obviously at least 3 images on this one right here. So what you do is you click on the first image. That will expand the images. And then you can use the arrows, the right and left arrows, to see the other images in this post. So when you look through here, unless this one really speaks to you, um, don't necessarily comment here. I mean, you certainly can, but you're going to scroll through, you're going to look through these, and then you're going to click this X in the upper left corner. And where you want to post your comment is in the main post. So when you're at this main post, you're going to scroll down below the images. So when you note that the images are collapsed again, and you can comment here. And this is where we want you to comment, make your comments and interact with everyone each day. Okay. Then make sure you comment on every post and not just the ones that have a giveaway attached. This is important so that you can enter the Rockstar Contributor drawing for a $30 voucher toward a kit of oils, but also because you'll be contributing value to the group and helping other participants to learn from you and your experiences. You do have to comment on every single post in order to be entered into that drawing. By the way, we don't count any comments that don't apply to the topic in that post. So, for example, oh, today I saw a bird outside would not be counted. Also, comments that are totally unrelated or off topic to the post will not be counted, even if they are about oils. So, for example, let's say the post is about where doTERRA sources their oils, and the instructions said to comment on something you learned. A comment like, I used lemon oil today and it smelled good, would be totally off topic and unrelated to the post. That would actually show us that you hadn't really read the post and probably didn't watch the short video. Does that make sense? Also, read through the comments on each post so that you can read each other's experiences during the study. If you learned something from their comment, reply to let them know what you learned. You'll learn so much from the other participants for your own use and for people you know who may have similar health concerns. Okay, so I showed you how to get to the guides, but you might be wondering when the posts start. So you'll be able to easily find all of the posts for the day by 9 a.m. in the guide section of the group. Each day of posts will have its own guide. This way you don't have to scroll through the discussion feed in the group to find the posts. And the guides kind of help you keep track. If you click the done button on the guide, it will help you keep track of where you're at and which ones you've finished. So when do the posts start? Well, there are 2 days of orientation posts starting today. Then the first day of posts start on Monday and run through the following Sunday. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to the person who invited you to the study. Also, be sure to schedule your sample check-in call with the person you're working with, and we'll see you on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time for the intro class in the Facebook group. Thanks for being here. Bye.